In today's video, I want to show you how to create this subtle, beautiful, everyday, natural makeup look. This is my current routine. So this is literally what I'm doing every day, and I thought it would be really great to show you all of the products that I'm using, how I use them, what are my secrets and best practices with these products, and also just show you kind of the brands that I'm loving right now. I know a lot has shifted for us in the last 8 or 9 months, and so I'm excited to show you the brands that I personally align with, that I love, and that I support with my own money. This is not a sponsored video, but I would love to show you how I created this look, and it feels really good to use products and makeup from great brands. So without further ado, let's get started and show you how I created this look. My first step is moisturizing my lips. So the Huda Beauty Silk Balm, I have this in shade Blush. For any makeup look, you must moisturize your face. I'm using the MintPear Vitamin Rich Moisturizer. The reason why you want to make sure that you're moisturizing your face, whether or not you have oily skin, it's just going to balance the oil production for the entire day. And this is a true secret to make sure that your foundation just looks beautiful all day long. Next step is under eye cream. Now pay attention to how I apply this. So I'm going to use my ring finger and I'm just going to gently press this in, just like this. This is really a key secret if you are wanting to wear under eye concealer and you want to make sure that it is not creasing in your lines. This is Blur Jam by Huda Beauty. This stuff is amazing. If you guys have tried this, leave a comment below and let me know, but it's literally like jam. It's silicone free, and you just take a little bit and it's like a faux filter for real life. But this is so important to put on before your foundation because it's creating that barrier before you put on the foundation. So you don't want your foundation to be absorbed by your skin throughout the day. This is that kind of secret layer between your pores, your wrinkles, your skin, and that foundation. So it's really going to make your foundation apply so smoothly, like you don't have any pores, but it's also going to make your makeup stay in place. Make your makeup stay in place so much longer, like all day, really. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape Hydrating Foundation. I also love Huda Beauty's Faux Filter Foundation, but this one is the one that I have here in front of me, so we're gonna go with this one today. But look how cool this wand is, first of all. And it's just such a great coverage. I really like this foundation because I can really blend it around quickly, and it has just the best texture to it. It's moisturizing, it doesn't dry out throughout the day. I'm blending this in with the MintPear Flat Top Kabuki brush. Watch the magic. I'm just going to kind of go in a downward motion with this brush and kind of press it in like that. There is a secret to foundation. There's a secret to making sure that you are wearing the right shade. It's not too dark, it's not too light, it's the right color tone, so not too pink or not too green for your skin. And you can always get matched when you go into the store. But also, the amount is a huge secret. It's a huge key to making sure that it is looking the way that it should. If you put too much on and you can see it, then that's not really the ideal way to wear foundation. It should almost be invisible. It should almost just be something that makes your skin look better. It shouldn't replace your skin. It shouldn't make your skin look like it has a layer of something over it, but just enough that you're hiding, you know, any redness or any scarring or any sun damage. You know, I have like little freckles or sun damage, just enough that it makes everything kind of look even. That's the goal. You always want to make sure you go down onto your neck. Now my current favorite concealer I'm using first is Cherry Blossom by Huda Beauty. So this is the Faux Filter collection, and this is the color correction. So what I do is just one dot there, one dot on the end, and this Cherry Blossom, as you can see, it's pretty pink. This is going to counter any dark circles that I have. Now watch how amazing this is. I'm blending this out with the MintPear Angled Flat Kabuki, which is just, it's like a mini version of the Kabuki. But watch how this blends out my under eye concealer. Just gentle and blend it right into the foundation. I go over that with my Huda Beauty Cotton Candy is the shade that I'm using. Again, it's the Faux Filter collection, but this concealer is life. This is so good. It did take me a little time to understand just how much to use. Using the same little mini kabuki brush, I just blend that right in. Now that I have my concealer and my foundation in place, I'm going to go in with my setting powder. So, oh, that's upside down. Huda Beauty, and I'm using Cherry Blossom, and this is for under my eyes. So this collection came out this last year, and I really wanted to give it a try because obviously it's pink powder, which is amazing. I just wanted to see the brightening effects. So what you do is you just take a little bit on your brush. Again, all my brushes are by MintPear, and go right over my concealer. The trick with putting setting powder on your under eye concealer is you want to do it right away. You don't want to put on your concealer and then start doing something else because you'll get those creases. So without really any emotion, without moving your eyes, squinting your eyes, or laughing or smiling, you really want to set that in place. So again, Huda Beauty, but I'm using Pound Cake for the rest of my face. And I'm going to take a large powder brush and just set this all over wherever I had foundation. Now for bronzer, blush, and highlighter, I fell in love with this little Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is Italian Summer. Look how beautiful. They are just the perfect shades. It's gonna go in with the bronzer. I'm gonna go right under the highest point of my cheekbone and all the way back into my hairline. This bronzer is so subtle, and I really love that this bronzer doesn't have any shimmer in it too. It's just a matte, flat bronzer. I like to take that up onto kind of my hairline, onto my chin. Now a trick that I do with my bronzer every day, I will go right into my crease, and I kind of use this as a little contour. So I connect the crease and go right over the edge of my nose. And I also go kind of a swoop under, go back. And I use these little swirly. And that just creates a nice depth. And from that same palette, I'm gonna go in with this cute little coral blush. And the placement of the blush is going to be right on that highest point. And back, and I go all the way to about here. I don't take it down here, keep it up here and go all the way back. I also brush a little bit on my nose. And just for fun, I like to do a little brush over my eyelid, give some color there. And then taking that highlighter right in the middle, pop a little bit here on the top of my cheek. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? You want to be careful not to get that in your crow's feet, so I go right underneath my crow's feet. So just right there on the top of my cheekbone. Now another little trick is I take the curved placement brush, and I use this as a eye bone shadow, and I also pop that into the inner corner of my eye. Another trick is I take that and I go right with the highlighter on the center of my nose. This is the perfect size for that. Just that little line, and it creates that narrow look on the bridge of your nose. And it's so subtle, but it just makes, it's like a little bit of an easy contour trick. For brows, I'm going to use the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and this is in taupe. And then I'm going to go over my brows with the Anastasia Brow Gel. And there are the brows. Using the Huda Beauty Creamy Kohl, and I use brown. But what I do is I just take this and trace this along my lash line. Start from the outer corner and kind of pull that in. and then dot that towards the center. This line doesn't matter if it's perfect, and I'm going to show you why in just a minute. Then I'm going to take the Soften and Smudge little brush, and I just blend this inwards and back and forth, and this just smudges that little lash line so I don't get a harsh line. But also what I love about this is rather than eyeshadow, it stays in place all day. And I will just pull this with a flat brush kind of back and away. And then I take my pinky and just kind of pull that like this. That's how I get like a really easy, subtle, soft wing. Good. My current favorite mascara is Legit Lashes by Huda Beauty. This has two sides. So there's like this curved, thin side, and then there's this thick, chunky side for volume. And I usually start with this volume. Like, I've almost used this until it's dry. I probably need a new one, so don't judge me. This probably won't go on as well. I go right at the base and pull that to the outer lashes and just kind of wiggle the wand. Barely brush the outer lower lashes. Now onto lips, but first I want to show you another little trick. So taking that same crease blend and the bronzer, you can just go right under your lips, and that will give you a little bit of shadow, and wow, try it. It's so subtle and looks so natural in real life. Now let's talk about lip combos, because I have been on a hunt for the perfect muted pink. It's like a mauve pink, and Huda's is it. This is, I will buy this forever. This has been my everyday liner. Now when it comes to lipstick, I'm using Angel by Huda. Look at this color. Absolutely perfect. Beautiful. And it wears so well. It's moisturizing. These are the cream lipsticks, so it's not matte. But also on top of that, I go in with the Faux Filler by Huda Beauty, and this is the shade Honey. And I will just put this right here in the center. This keeps my lips moisturized. It smells so good. These are just the best. I literally have every shade. I love them. Oof, look, I have like the clear one right here. I just love these. And this is the final and completed look. It's pretty subtle, right? It's not something that's very extreme, but I like to do a look every day that just enhances the natural beauty. So I feel like this is the best way to use these products. I did show you a few little secrets here and there that I do that hopefully you'll give a try. But this is just kind of the way that I do my makeup every single day. And I'm excited to kind of let you into my world and show you how I do my makeup every day and the products that I really truly love right now. So I hope this was fun for you. If you did like this video, please give it a like. It really helps me if you subscribe and share this video as well. So thank you for all of your support and love, and I will see you in my next video, hopefully. Take care. Oops.